Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's your boy Shadiii. Today I'm joined with my boy
Malcolm.
And we're gonna be doing another interview today. So welcome back to Interviews with Shadiii, Part 2, with my boy Malcolm. Now, Malcolm, obviously I know you, but my viewers don't know how awesome of a man that you are. So please let them in on a little bit of your life. Explain to them a little bit about yourself.
Well, Shadiii, you've been my good friend for a minute. Hello, YouTube community. My name is Malcolm Yabua. I'm founder of FLAREANDSQUARE. We specialize in bow ties, as you see here, pocket squares. We're all about the styling and smiling.
He's always one of the flyest dudes I know. Always dresses up, looks so nice.
And what can I say? I'm blessed, man. I started with one of my best friends from childhood. Her name's Fatima, so she's a co-owner too. And I was born in Ghana. Malcolm, people have probably never heard it before. It means God is great. Look it up. And Fatima, she was a fashion designer. I learned business. We kind of brought the two passions together. And 2 years later, voila, we have a business up and running.
Right on. So, taking a look a little bit at some of the stuff, he honestly makes such cool and such unique stuff. I mean, these pocket squares, if you just look at some of the different styles, you want to showcase a couple of them really quick?
This is our new line here, so I guess we'll start right here. So this is, we do a lot of cotton silk blends. I got a bunch of folks who like paisley, so we just did this dark purple paisley. Oh man, and I gotta pull this one out. This is a nice paisley, and look at that, just red on the back. If you got a black tie event, man, this is the one I'm getting my customers. And then we got summer and spring coming up, so we gotta do some floral patterns. And this is one that's just an all-time favorite. Like, feel that. Just feel that and tell me how that feels. Put that against your face.
It feels like a baby's butt. So smooth.
I'm telling you, man. So, that's what we specialize in. We want to make sure our designs are not only unique in that, anyone will wear a suit, but we want to make sure that the accessories, no one else got it like you. We want to make sure they feel good, they're high quality. And as a small business, our people are really the most important. So we have independent stores and a small business company that helps us contracting. So we're also supporting real people who are just doing real work.
And so, with your business focus, what would you say you guys primarily focus on? Are you guys styling yourself, or is it kind of being able to express yourself? What would you say?
I think our main focus is just making sure that our customers feel a certain level of confidence and satisfaction with how they look. And I think that really, having that main focus derives that into, different style choices in terms of fabric picking. We did start off only with our pocket squares just because I personally, I was like, man, straight ties are like, everyone has a straight tie, but no one really is wearing pocket squares. I see a lot of jackets with just, lonely pockets, lonely pockets. And so that's really how we started, but then our customers loved our pocket squares and then really started asking us, can we do some bow ties? Because maybe in the summertime you don't have a jacket, but you got a little shirt and you still want to rock that bow tie, look dapper. So that's really how we've been growing. Again, our customers have been really leading our growth and our feedback. And so the next up, future plans is one day doing socks, doing some bracelets. I got some cool ones from Ghana here. So if you're ever in Ghana, check them out. Just keep expanding and based on what our customers really want.
Right on. Now, myself personally, when I was younger, I would just wear my suit and everything. Then I met my boy Malcolm, and he was like, bro, you need to accessorize. So now, anytime I go to a wedding or go to a different event, I'm always rocking his stuff, and I try to help him out. You gotta support your friends, you gotta support their dreams. And so,
appreciate it.
You're my boy, man.
Appreciate you.
And so, in 5 years, I know this is kind of looking down the road, but where do you see yourself in 5 years, hopefully?
In 5 years, our plan right now, 5 years, not only are we gonna have our pocket squares, bow ties, we're gonna do socks, like I said, the bracelets, expand it out, maybe even doing some, Fatima's really passionate about doing business for women too, so maybe even starting to develop a line of business for women. But really, I'm from Ghana, so I really wanna go back home, set some production back in Ghana, start producing, help employing people back home, because I know there's a lot of people, talents, and experience back there that really don't have the opportunity. So in 5 years, we're going to be providing those opportunities. We're going to be on a global scale. You can go to our website, and anywhere in the world, you can get yourself dapper. You can get yourself some style. And in that basis, we're also, in 5 years, we're going to take the money that we're earning and we're going to put it back to our community. We already have plans of starting a scholarship program to help kids, low-income kids, get to college. We already have plans on working with different nonprofits around health just to bring more attention to the health disparities in our communities. That's something that Fatima is super passionate about. And so we feel that one day, 5 years down, we can really help and be that piece in terms of the fashion, helping people who've been placed to the side by society and really giving them the style, the confidence, just the know-how of how they can get themselves back, get themselves a job, and just get themselves up and running again. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're looking at all this stuff, if you are interested in getting a pocket square, getting a bow tie, and you want to flare up your life and your style a little bit, I'm going to leave Mauchley's website in the description, their social media, link in bio. Hey. Check him out, everything. I love Perry's in there, so I'm going to do the same for my boy.
Yo, I love it. Thank you.
Of course, man. And so, obviously, Mauchley is the first entrepreneur, essentially, that I've interviewed on this. And so, tell me,
that's
this is a new series. Everyone I interview has a lot of pressure, but everyone's got to live up to the hype.
Let me get ready.
We got to be like Shaun White when he. Did you see that run?
I saw that run.
Oh man, we got to be like our backs against the wall. We just got to hit it. And so, talk to me a little bit about entrepreneurship, because I know maybe some of my viewers are interested in creating a business.
Oh man,
tell me about the risks, a little bit of the reward. Just kind of talk me through it a little bit.
Of course, man. And we do a lot of work with high schoolers right now. I'm just teaching them how to start a business. In terms of getting registered and this and that. But really what it is taking a passion and putting a plan behind it, putting steps and goals behind it so that you have something to work towards, and that passion can now turn into, a revenue source or just an avenue for you to do something bigger with that hobby or passion. And the risk, a lot of people, I really think there's not too many risks, especially when you're first starting off. You don't have much money, you don't have much, you don't have debt, you don't have this. All you have is just an idea and just a will to make it happen. And so that's really what I tell people. If you have an idea, you want to start a business, do it. They always say there's a cliff, right? And a lot of people tell you, don't make that jump. You're going to fall and crash and burn. But what they don't know is there's so many people before you who have jumped off and flew to greater heights than they even imagined. And so that's why I tell them, fall down. Maybe you fall a few times. You can always get back, and that cliff will still be there. So you always have the opportunity to make it happen. So I just tell people, have an idea, but just put a plan behind it. Put a plan and stick to it, because being an entrepreneur, nothing ever goes to plan. You got to have a goal, and you got to have people moving towards the same goal. So, and if you're lucky enough, like I am, to have a business partner or have a team, get a team of people around you trust, people who are down for you, people who will ride with you through the hard times. Because, it's not always pretty, but...
I can definitely relate to this as well, just kind of with YouTube. I don't know if YouTube is considered like entrepreneurship.
It's a business.
But essentially, it's kind of the same thing. You have your ups and downs. Everyone wants to see instant gratification, instant rewards, but they don't understand that there's so much hustle that goes into it.
Right.
And you're a hustler as well when it comes to this. You're working, making sure you have to work to essentially pursue your dreams. And so, I respect that, man. You're such a hard worker.
And that's why I say, it's like YouTube, First video may have got 100, then the next one 200, and that's, you gotta take steps to get up to the 1 million views and all that. Just like with us, first few months made like 3, 4, 5 sales. Next we're at 10, 20, and as we progressively keep building after 2 years, man, we can't even believe how well we're doing.
There you go. It's like the expression, if it was easy, everyone would do it. And so, if you could do anything in life, would you be doing this, or what would you be doing?
I'd be doing this. If I could do anything in life, I'd be doing this, and I'd be doing this to help my community. So I think you said 5 years, that's what I'm working towards. That's the one thing I really want to put all my work and energy and life into doing. And thankfully, God has blessed me with the ability to make it happen. So yeah, this is what I'm working for.
Great individual. So with that, we're going to break it up. I hope you guys are ready. It's going to be pretty wild. Alright, so welcome back to Fun Segments with Shadiii and Mauchley.
I gotta get it down.
You gotta Mauchley.
Okay.
So for those of you that watched my last interview with Swaggy P, we did a Bean Boozled challenge. It was a Bean Boozled rapid fire. So I want to try it with you as well. Behind the camera we were saying how bad could this be, but let's do this.
Hold on, do I got my peep jar? Okay.
Just take a whiff of the bag. It's not good. Just take a whiff.
Oh,
it's bad.
Medicine, spices. I don't even know. What do you got in there, man?
Honestly, it'll be a surprise, alright? And I didn't bring any mints, so if your breath starts kicking, we'll have to just deal with it. So this is how it's gonna work. So basically, you'll pop one in your mouth, and then I'll just ask you questions, and you'll just be eating these gel beads until the segment's over.
So just
ready? Let me know when you're ready.
So
okay.
Just keep popping it in.
Just keep popping it in. Here we go. So, if you could eat any soup, what would you eat?
Chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle, there we go. Any superpower, what was a superpower?
Fly.
You can fly. All right. So it's Girl Scout cookie season. So what is your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Thin Mints.
Thin Mints. That's a classic. I love Thin Mints as well.
Why put me on? I see you, baby.
There we go. Now this is one I like to ask everyone. What is it?
It just tastes like butthole. I don't even know how to explain it. It just tastes like booty.
Would you rather every time you fart, poop yourself, or every time you burp, throw up?
Oh, what?
Oh, your breath smells so bad.
Oh, I can tell. I guess throw up.
Throw up every time you burp, throw up?
Yeah, I don't burp.
That seems to be the general consensus with everyone.
I just don't want to change my underwear all the time. That's a lot of work.
I mean, you can always wear diapers. That's my thing for it. All right.
Yeah.
So if you had a boat, what would you name your boat?
Christine.
Let's see. If you could have dinner with anyone, past or present, who would you have dinner with?
Is my wife invited?
Yes, you can bring your wife.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson. Why is that?
That's her icon of, the century.
Now, let's see. Okay. What is your favorite soccer team?
Chelsea! Ha! Let's go Blues!
Even though they took a major L today
It's
against
okay.
Manchester United.
It's
That's
okay.
right.
I still love you guys. Hazard.
Hazard.
Hit me up for pocket squares, guys. I will get y'all game day ready. Let's do it, Chelsea.
Willian, Hazard, Courtois, hit my boy up, alright? Oh, what did you get?
Is that fish?
No! I think it is over. Let's see.
Ah!
Pop one more in there, and I'll ask you the last question. Oh man, your breath smells like. Oh, it's gnarly.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
Okay.
There's no more questions. I just wanted you to eat another one.
Why would you do that?
Oh no!
Oh! This last one was the worst.
So that has been Rapid Fire with Shadiii and Malkley. Let's transition into the last segment. Malkley, how are you feeling after that last
I'm
Rapid Fire
gonna
segment?
make it. I'm gonna make it.
You'll be fine.
I might need some gum and some mints. Heavy.
Hard at the core, I think you do. I mean, it's in my face.
We'll make it.
Alright, so we're gonna transition into a little bit more serious note one more time. And so, tell me something that you regret that you feel comfortable sharing on camera.
Oh wow.
Kind of a loaded question.
Wow, that is a little question. About the business?
About anything. It could be period. I'll do it like this. Give me one
Okay.
regret about business and one about life.
Oh wow. Okay.
We'll go super deep, super deep.
One regret about life, I would say, is not starting the business earlier. I had a lot of plans about 6 months, and I was wrestling with myself and like, man, don't do it, you know. There's already Macy's. There's already like Michael Kors. Everybody already has pocket squares, and so I think I let myself and other people get in my head about not doing it. Whereas I feel like what I've learned in 6 months and what we've been able to accomplish in 6 months, I was like, man, that's like time I can't get back, you know? And so I wouldn't say it's regretted. I think you definitely have to have that confidence with yourself before you start a business. But I think, yeah, that's one thing I would have done is, you know, do it earlier. I called my mom. They just moved to Cincinnati, and I was like, Mom, do you want to sell some pocket squares for me? She's like, no. You know, so I was like, man, if I can't even convince my mom to help me, you know, like, can I even do this? But yeah, and then my Fatima, you know, she's the one who really believed in the idea and really took part of it. So I mean, yeah, definitely starting it early, I would have been a huge regret. I'll say business. One regret I would say is I don't know. It's really hard to say if I have any regrets. I'd say not telling more people. You know, I think after a while, I've really, when Fatima really got going, I really kept it a secret in what I was doing. A lot of people would be like, oh, why you been gone for so long? And like, why are you coming home late? And I just like, oh, you know, I'm just working on some schoolwork, you know? But I think telling more people and really getting them hyped up and getting their feedback, just because now, you know, our customers have been driving this, so I think getting more customers and getting more feedback is one thing that I wish I would have done more.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that as well. I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only person that kind of has to deal with this, just because even like with making a YouTube channel too, I wrestled with the whole idea for so long, and then essentially it's just, you just gotta do it.
Right, and then you gotta like, your channel is awesome, you know, you gotta hype it up, like that's what I was telling her, you know, like we have to love our products more than even our customers do. So when people tell me, I got the best pocket squares in the business, I got the best bow ties in the business.
If I'm ever wearing a pocket square, it's his pocket squares, because he has the best quality, best styles, something for everyone. Like they're like two-sided as well. Like let's say one day
sometimes you need the flare.
Yeah, sometimes you
need just the square.
Because
you gotta keep it simple. You know, it's perfect. And so, you know, that's one thing is you gotta tell more people, get hyped up about your own product. But again, you just learn that as you go.
Yeah. And so, what? Obviously, just kind of bring that up because you just brought it up. How did you guys think of the name FLAREANDSQUARE?
Props to my wife Christina. That was her. I was wrestling a few names. I had like textiles, you know. but that really wasn't like getting the gist of it.
Yeah.
And so she's like, what if you do a play on words? And she said, fair and square. And I was like, well, that doesn't really make any sense to what we're doing in fashion. And then she's like, well, just change it up to do flare and square. And I was like, whoa, ding, 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 ding. And so it has a nice ring to it. I mean, we've done our business cards is square, pocket squares. Like our branding just fits right into it. And they're two-sided, so it just shows the duality of it. So I mean, that's how it came to be. Props to my wife. Trademark on that. Don't steal my name, but
don't steal his name, please.
Come on, that's not right.
Don't do that. Why would you do that to him?
I'm trying to make a living.
Now I meant to ask you this in the last segment as well, and it was a segment I like to call a shoot your shot sort of situation. So shoot your shot. 2018 I won. Shoot the shots. And so if you could style anyone, who would you style?
Who would I? Man, that is a big question. Yeah. I got like a whole list of people. I can't pick one. Oh man.
If you could choose 3 people, I'll get here.
Okay, if I could choose 3 people. If I could choose 3 people, one, I gotta go with former President Barack Obama.
Okay.
That man is oozing style.
Okay.
If I could just get one pocket square up in that little dapper jacket, I get him right. Number 2, I gotta do like Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade?
Dwayne Wade is already in the fashion. I love what Dwayne Wade already does with fashion. And I would just, if I could just help that man get some accessories on my side, I know he'd do some crazy stuff with it. And then the 3rd one, man, this one is hard. Last one. I really gotta think about this.
I like putting my friends on the spot.
I know, why would you do this to me? Because now I'm gonna leave some people out, they're gonna be mad at me. I don't know, I'd say if I could style somebody, I'd say it's maybe just like just some up and comer like YouTube or something like that. Someone who just really is about doing some community work that we can also work with on that side. I don't know. Whoever you're out there, I'm gonna pick up like whoever you're out there, hit me up. I'd love to style you. This is what I'm.
Like I said, all that stuff will be in my description. Slide into his DMs.
Right. Dwayne Wade, Barack Obama, please hit me up too.
And so, getting a little deeper as well. So, what would be some advice you would give your past self and your future self? Like, obviously, you said 5 years you want to do stuff. So, what would you give yourself advice-wise? Going back in time.
Past self, I would say go easy on yourself. I had a lot of times where I would get down on myself because I just have, I wanted everything to be perfect. But you got to give yourself to have error. You learn from your mistakes. When you fail, those are the times you learn the most. So I would just tell my past self, go easy, make more mistakes, make them often so you learn better and you learn quicker. Future self, I would say don't lose the passion, As you make money, as businesses grow, sometimes they can get wayside of what the real purpose was. For my future self, I would say love everything we do. Keep the people in front of you. Keep the dream and the purpose, and we'll be all right.
There we go. This is such an awesome dude. If you could showcase, what is your favorite bow tie that you have out here, and what is your favorite plug square? If you have to choose. I'm making you make decisions.
You're making me make decisions.
Making you be decisive.
Man, this is tough. Okay, first, a lot of people don't know this as well, so we always name our bow ties after positive character traits because we want you to embody what you wear. So if anybody has, these odds are all new, so if you guys got naming advice, let me know. Shoot me. Slide in the DMs.
Slide in the DMs.
Hey, this one is called Regal. I love this. This one is just by far one of our first designs, but it has gotten just so much love and hype. Every store we're in carries this one.
There you go.
Every time I show this to a customer, they always pull it out and they're like, man, black and gold. Who doesn't love black and gold? If you're a fan of black and gold, hit us up.
Give me like that Black Panther sort of vibe,
T'Challa, you're the 3rd person I want to style, okay? If you're in the Black Panther cast, please hit me up. I'll style you out. And then bow tie, I'd say this one. We haven't named it yet, so unnamed, but self-tied. You see that nice cotton, gives you the girth. So imagine if you tie this up, that's a tie that's just gonna look really nice in front of you right there. And the purple, the pattern, not many people are working with this pattern right now. And if you see it, there's the purple, the white, and it also has a few hints of blue. So if you're into those darker, I know, right? Yeah. It's really hard to tell, but from far away, it really gives you kind of some optical illusion. So it's just very versatile, very nice in terms of fabric feel, and overall it's gonna look great in a lot of different outfits. So I think this one's gonna be a hot seller.
So I mean, he's one of the classiest guys I know.
Come on.
He was always the flyest guy in class, always swagged out with the pocket square, the bow tie. Honestly, man. Malkley, I want to thank you so much for being on this segment with
Shadiii,
me. God bless you.
Come on, man. Hey.
This is my boy.
It's my pleasure. I can't believe I made it to your channel, man. I feel famous, okay? Flare and Square, we coming up. You guys already know. Click that like button. Smash my man subscribe button. If you're not subscribing, come on.
What are you doing?
Just subscribe. What else? Check out Flare and Square, please. Our website's on here.
Links in the description. Link in bio. I like that. Link in bio.
If you need to learn how to tie a bow tie, fold a pocket square, please hit us up.
Yeah.
We help people out. We got the manuals. We can do it. If you're locally, we hand deliver. So I'd love to meet you in person as well.
That's my man.
What else?
I think you touched up all the stories. So please, on that note, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like. If you're new around here, like Malkley said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Because if you're not subscribed,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? What are they doing? And don't forget to share it with your friends. Malkley's stuff is all gonna be in the description.
Yes.
Please check him out.
Please
check out his stuff. Such a hard worker, such an awesome guy, such an awesome individual that just wants the opportunity to give back. Such a cool kid. I respect you so much.
You're one of my favorite people in this world right here.
He's a cool kid, man. Malkley.
I love it.
Sign off. This has been your boy Shadiii.
Hey, Malkley.
And Malkley. He got it. He got it.
I got it right one. Okay.
Malkley. I'll hopefully see you guys next week. And don't forget, peace and blessings.